Ground Form Zacian or Ground Form Zamazenta? Which is better for raids? Well, today we'll check it out as we'll do an experiment between these two very strong crown Pokemon. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So yes, you guys can see that this particular Zacian is the one that I got a hundo of. Alright, both of them are hundos, and this one actually has the move Metal Claw and Behemoth Blade. The other one has Metal Claw and Behemoth Bash. So which is better? Just on paper alone, you guys can see that this one requires 100 energy to do 200 damage, whereas this one requires 50 energy to do 125 damage, or basically it's a 2-bar charge move. So which is better? Well, let's go to figure things out. Let's go to see how it's like. So we're gonna go ahead to raid this Shadow Piloswine over here. Okay, and get it to enrich mode. So in order to get it to enrich mode, it will have to be at 60% health. So once it reaches 60% health, that's when we know that we have reached the target. And we will see how much time is left on the timer. Alright, so we're going to use our Zacian first. Alright, Zacian has been selected, so that's great. Alright, so by the way, I've just made my way to Paris for the Go Fest here in Paris itself, which will happen in 2 days time. So we're gonna see how that goes, especially it's been a pretty hot day today. Hopefully it's not gonna get any hotter than this right now, but I think among all three Go Fest, this should be the hottest one. Okay, let's go ahead into the battle right now. We have to wait 30 seconds to ready up, and also the Piloswine is left with 8 minutes to despawn. So okay, let's go ahead. Hopefully the timer on the top shows 300 seconds. Wait, is it supposed to be 180 seconds, sorry. So let's see, boom, 178. Alright, so we're going to use Behemoth Bash all the way. Hopefully it doesn't have any move that does super effective damage to us. Alright, that's not good. It's using Bulldoze. Okay, let's see. Okay, that did a good amount of damage, but can we actually survive to get to enrich mode though? I'm not sure about that. Okay, come on. Okay, so remember we started at 178. Yeah, my network here isn't exactly the best. There's a bit of latency. Okay, there we go. Another Behemoth Blade over there. Boom, enrich mode. Okay, it's enrich 176. So that's a total of 32 seconds. Alright, 32 seconds to get it to enrich. Let's go to quit that. So the reason why we want to get it just down to enrich mode, to know how much damage we do, alright, 32 seconds, right? 178 minus 176, yeah, 32. Okay, great. Okay, let's go ahead to use the other Pokemon, and that's the Behemoth Bash one, Zamazenta. Okay, let's go. Let's see. So I always feel that Zacian is better. However, after looking at it and going through everything, actually Zamazenta seems to be better. The Crown Shield one seems to be better. I'm not gonna heal my Zacian at all, just healing the other Pokemon. Okay, and wait for the battle to start. So anyway, the reason why I have one of each right now is because I've attended both the Osaka and also the New Jersey event, where you get yourself 1000 of each of the energy if you chose the right path. So then you can actually get one of each, whereas now that we are here in Paris, we'll be able to get an extra 1000 on Thursday. And then when the global starts, it will be available in raids, as in the both crown form. It will be available in raids to get energy. So we get 178 seconds on the clock on the top over there. Okay, so once it's available in the form of raids, as in the Crown Shield and also the Crown Sword, I will actually be raiding hard for it during the global. And Zamazenta will be available on Saturday during the global event itself, whereas Zacian will be available on Sunday. Alright, so let's see how long does it take to get it down to enrich mode. I mean, we are doing more Behemoth Bash, and the Behemoth Bash, alright, it takes 1.5 seconds to actually be activated. Okay, there we go. Okay, is it enrich mode already? Okay, enrich 143. I saw 143 when it's enriched. So okay, 143. That's very interesting. That it took, let me see, 143 took 35 seconds to get it to enrich. Is it 35? Yeah, it is 35. Right. So kind of interesting that it took that long to get it to enrich mode. But maybe because we got hit by super effective damage. So it seems to me that in that situation, Zacian seems to be better. Maybe that one shot from the Behemoth Blade did so much damage that it got into enrich mode that quickly. maybe in other situations is better. But anyway, I do not want to waste my remote pass, so I'm going to do that raid off camera. Give me a second. We'll use both the dogs to actually take down the pillow swine. As we're going to now go into the battle again to actually take it down, as in the pillow swine down. I know some of you guys might be saying to yourself that it's not an accurate experiment. Yes, it's true. It's not actually very accurate because of the fact that it takes a while for the Pokemon to actually get enraged, even though it might have reached 60% health. But if the shadow pillow swine is still doing its attack, it will not go into enraged mode until it's done with its attack, its powder snow, or even its bulldoze itself. So that's something to take into consideration. But of course, you know, Zacian's attack stat is way higher than Zamazenta, so it's going to do way more damage. You guys can see just the Behemoth Blade itself, one shot deals so much damage. Alright, we got bulldoze coming in again. Okay, great. Now we can go with another Behemoth Blade. So you guys can see that even right now, okay, it's 149. Okay, 149 seconds and it got enraged already. So it's very RNG dependent also. But my Zacian got taken out. Alright, clearly fighting against the bulldoze isn't ideal itself. But we're going to try and take it down. Trying to solo the Shadow Pillow Swine with these two crowned Pokemon. Okay, awesome. Going relatively well. Now we just got taken out. Necrozma, you are in right now. We cannot use our gems because if we use our gems right now, we have to re-lobby. If you want to, actually, you know, we can do that. Let's go ahead to do that. Okay, we're going to go ahead to do that, and then we can go ahead to bring back our two crowned Pokemon. Okay, let's go with that. Yep. So, in order to actually subdue the enraged Pokemon, you need to use a total of 8 gems. Okay, so we've now used 3. Okay, we have to re-lobby later on to actually use more. Okay, we use another one. We just use 4 gems. Okay, also, actually, you know what? We don't have to use the gems. You can see that the Necrozma is going to do work and take out the Pillow Swine itself. By the way, yep, Necrozma has already been overtaken by the two crowned dogs, so it's not as good as before already, but it's still a very powerful Pokemon to use. So if you actually power it up like Necrozma in the past, it's still very good, so please use it too. Okay, we got bulldoze coming in again. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage, man. Okay, we got one more to use. Okay, we got Pillow Swine that has just got subdued. 15% health left, hence why it got automatically subdued. Okay, it's gonna go down with probably one more Sunsteel Strike after we get hit by another bulldoze. Okay, one more Sunsteel Strike. Okay, we should be good enough to actually knock it out with the next Sunsteel Strike. Okay, awesome, boom, and it's down. Okay, we just beat the Shadow Pillow Swine. So yes, you guys can let me know in the comment section down below which you guys think is a better Pokemon to use, whether it's Zacian or Zamazenta. But clearly Zacian won this time against the Shadow Pillow Swine, but I've checked simulations against like Black Kyurem and White Kyurem and even Reggie Rock and Reggie Ice, which I've shown in a previous video, that the Zamazenta, the Crown Shield, is actually better than Zacian itself. So it depends on what you want to use and which you think is better, and it depends on how many Pokemon and also how much health you are left with. Of course, if you're going with a full team of like 20 people towards into the battle, it's better to use Zacian because you don't have to re-lobby as frequently. But anyway, that's it in terms of how these two particular Pokemon perform in this particular experiment. If you guys would be able to get yourself this, especially during the global, definitely go for it. It's better as a steel type attacker than Necrozma or even Shadow Metagross or even Mega Metagross. So anyway, that's it from me, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely remember to leave a like on the video. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much. And also share this video out with your friends if you guys have found this useful and found this helpful to actually give information to people to know which is better. Alright, so it's time to say goodbye. Yep, so goodbye. Bye.